o'clock here in South Carolina, where I'm located. It's time to start this Veterans Yoga Project class, Yoga for Recovery, Resilience, and Realization. My name is Brian G., and I'm honored and delighted to be here. Welcome, everyone. Appreciate your presence and your practice. Thank you for coming down to share your practice with me. Remember that, well, maybe not remember, maybe you don't know this. So if you're new here, understand that Veterans Yoga Project, our guiding principle is support precedes action. So please ensure that you have everything that you need in order to support your practice today. Chair, bolster, cushion, blanket, shawl, eye shade, straps, blocks, tissues, anything that you need in order to support yourself in your practice. Please take a moment to ensure that you have that available to you. Secondarily, please remember that this is your practice. So if you're new here or returning, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. Know that you are in the privacy of your own environment. By design, there is no incoming video, so I cannot see you. You are in the privacy of your own space, and you will be utilizing the wisdom of your own innate self in order to do your practice. I'll be offering, inviting, suggesting some things from here, but your only requirement is to be present and to breathe. So modify any posture at any time, take any alternate posture at any time, come out of any posture at any time. Please be mindful of your own experience and listen to the wisdom of your body. Trust your own process. Know that it is not a requirement to always go to the extreme, that we can work effectively from the steady, calm, centered sureness of the center. The middle ground is a ripe place for learning, especially in the breath work. Any overexertion, any over-efforting is not really in your best interest. The effort is always to be centered and stable. We will work with all 5 tools: gratitude, breath, mindful movement, guided rest, and meditation. The goal in all of our practices is to create that meditative mind state, to create that opportunity to be present with ourselves fully. And so let's take a moment here before we start to do that. Let's come into this place and prepare to practice. Come into your being by coming into your body. Come into your body by coming into your breath. Begin to breathe in and out through the nostrils, following the inhale all the way in and the exhale all the way out. Bringing yourself into yourself, coming into this place, coming into this space. Feeling into the presence of your body in this moment in your space. Feeling into the connection of your body, the places where your body is in contact with the floor or the mat or the cushion or the bolster or the wall, whatever part of your body is touching. Feel the sensation of that touch, that connection. Bring your awareness to that connection of support. What is it like to be supported in this moment? And then imagining you could extend roots through whatever part of your body is touching. Imagine you're reaching down into the earth to hold you steady and sure as you lengthen through the side body, lengthen through the spine, lengthen through the crown. Tuck the chin slightly. Feel the full length in the back of the neck and then the full length of the spine from root to crown. And then continuing to follow your breath in and out, staying with the breath, turn your attention inward. And as you take your next inhale, I invite you to float your hands to your heart space in a way that brings your awareness to your heart space. Perhaps placing the left palm over the heart, the right palm over the left, or the hands in prayer with the thumb knuckles resting lightly on the breastbone. And as you bring awareness to the heat and connection between your hands and your heart, as you come aware of the heartbeat underneath the breastbone, underneath the thumb knuckles or the palm, as you align your heartbeat with your breath rhythm, coming into rhythm into the space, I invite you to allow to arise in your heart space anything for which you are grateful. Anything that speaks to you of gratitude, maybe just the possibility of gratitude. Allow gratitude to arise in your heart space. And then whatever it is that you're grateful for, see it clearly in your mind's eye. And I invite you to anchor that gratitude right there at your heart space, at the place in your body where you feel the inhale begin. And then having established support and allowed gratitude to arise, I will invite you, if you choose, to set an intention for your practice this evening. Perhaps just a simple intention to keep your gratitude anchored at your heart, or a simple intention to just continue to be present for your breath. But whatever your intention is, state it to yourself, hear yourself say it in your mind's ear in a clear and declarative voice, as if it is already done. And then having established support, allow gratitude to rise, and set our intention, I'll invite you to take a full inhale. And as you exhale, if you choose to, dip your chin to your grateful, intentional heart and offer a benediction to seal your intention. And then lifting the chin and releasing the hands to the knees, establish your seated posture here as we begin to move into our breath practice. We're going to start with an activating breath. So we're going to breathe in and out through the left nostril, and then in and out through the right nostril, and then in and out through both nostrils. Now in Veterans Yoga Project, we bring mental awareness to the left nostril when we're breathing in the left nostril, to the right nostril when we're breathing in the right nostril, to both nostrils when we're breathing in both nostrils. However, if you'd like to choose to use the hand mudra to add on the physical somatic aspect of that, you're in the privacy of your own space, you're welcome to do that. And let me see, let me get this right so we don't overextend here. So we're going to begin just a simple in and out through the left nostril. Now the body is very still in breath work, and the awareness is on the breath in the nostril, and the focus is at the brow point if the eyes are closed, or at the tip of the nose if the eyes are narrow. And the opportunity here is to get overexerted. So please be mindful of your breath. The inhale and the exhale are equal in length, in intensity, and in volume. And so we may be exaggerating a little bit on the exhale for effect and for rhythm. We are actually keeping the breath equal. And so if we begin to feel a little overactivated, we back off. This is not a requirement to go full tilt. This is a requirement to be present. And so we'll start on the left side, then we'll switch and we'll do the right side, and then we'll do both. So enough talk, let us breathe. So finding yourself in your posture and assuming the position you want to be, either bringing mental awareness or using your mudra. We're going to inhale fully, and then bringing awareness to the left nostril, begin to breathe out through the left nostril, and then in through the left nostril. And find your own rhythm. So maybe you're taking long, deep inhales through the left nostril, long, slow exhales. Or maybe you're becoming a little faster in your breath. Maybe you want to go a little. Whatever rhythm works for you, find that rhythm and fall into it. Take a full inhale. Gently retain this breath. Release the mudra, release the awareness. Gently retain, allow everything to settle to the center of your being. And when you're ready, go ahead and exhale. We're going to switch to the right side now. Take a full inhale. And then bring your awareness to your right nostril and begin your in and out through the right nostril. Again, your rhythm, your pace, your breath. Find your breath count. And then settle into your rhythm. Your rhythm, your pace, your breath. Body very still. Awareness on the breath in the nostril. Focus at the brow point or the tip of the nose. Take a full inhale. Release your awareness and your mudra. Gently retain this breath. Bring everything to the center of your being. And when you are ready, exhale. Now we're going to do that through both nostrils. So take a full inhale and begin. Again, find your rhythm, your pace, your breath, equal inhalation and exhalation. Maybe a long, deep breathing with a long count, maybe a little quicker, activating. Whatever's right for you, find your practice. Take a full inhale. Gently retain this breath. Bring everything to the center. Relax the shoulders, tuck the chin, be very still. When you're ready, go ahead and exhale. Take a full inhale. A complete exhale. Be very still. Just allow everything to settle. Just take a moment to notice what's shifted, if anything, for you. Feel into maybe some heat, maybe some energy, maybe a shift in your mind state. Just notice for yourself. Release any shaping of the breath here. Release any planning or thought processes. Just be with yourself for a moment. Now that we've activated, we're going to balance. So our next breath is going to be an alternate nostril breath. So we're going to kind of put that whole thing together. We'll inhale through the left. We'll exhale through the right. We'll inhale through the right. And we'll exhale through the left. And as you move into this, begin to see if you can quiet and elongate your breath as we do this. We're going to be here for a bit. So this practice will be a little bit extended to give us an opportunity to find our rhythm and move into it. So the pattern is inhale left, exhale right, inhale right, exhale left. So we're switching on the exhale. And we're just going to do that pattern. And as I say, the opportunity exists here as we move into this and become more in tune with our breath, to go ahead and see if we can quiet the breath and elongate. So maybe you start with a basic 2-count inhale, 2-count exhale, and then you can see if you can elongate that. Maybe it becomes a 4-count or even a 6-count or possibly an 8-count. And we become quiet and still. Again, the focus is on being body is still, awareness is on the breath in the nostrils. Keep our focus at the brow point. So let us begin by taking a full inhale and a complete exhale. And then bringing your awareness or your mudra, begin to inhale through the left nostril, your rhythm. Full inhalation, long, deep breath. When you are ready, switch, exhale through the right. Same length, same duration, same volume. Staying here, we'll inhale through the right. And when full, switching and exhale through the left. Stay here, inhale left. Switching on the exhale, exhale right. Inhale right. Switching on the exhale, exhale left. Continue that pattern, your rhythm, your pace, your breath. And as you fall into it, see if you can quiet and elongate. One more round here. So when you find yourself next exhaling on your left side, go ahead and release your awareness, release your mudra. And sit very still. Release any shaping of the breath. Allow the breath to just be. Just be aware of yourself. Notice, perhaps, a sense of balance. Allow everything to settle into the center. Check in with your intention and your gratitude. Just be present. Take a full inhale. A complete exhale. We're now going to move to our mats for our movement practice. We're going to begin our movement. We're going to do just some body movements that are designed to help open up the major joints of the body and bring us into some opening and centering. So our goal here is to stay centered now that we've arranged ourselves in a balanced posture. So on your next inhale, take a full inhale. And as you exhale, go ahead and come to your mat if you're not already there. And we'll start with an extension. So go ahead and lie down on your back. And bring your soles of your feet, your sides of your feet so that your toes are facing the ceiling, so neutral. Take the arms and reach overhead gently. And maybe you can interlock the thumb and maybe not. And we're just lengthening here. So we're moving out of all the kinks that have been established from seating and allowing the energy channels to open up. So if you're either lengthening through the fingertips on the inhale as you press the toes away. And then on the exhale, release, let the toes come back to neutral. If your thumbs were interlocked, switch the interlock of your thumbs. Inhale, press the heels away as the fingers lengthen. Let the toes come back toward the face, so you're lengthening the back side of the body now. Feel that full inhalation, full lengthening. And then exhale, release the arms down. Bring the hands to your side, palms down, bring the knees to the ceiling. And then we're going to just take the arms out 60 to 90 degrees to create some space for your knees, and then gently let your knees fall to one side on the exhale. Inhale back to center. Gently let your knees fall to the opposite side on your exhale. Inhale back to center. Try not to overdo this early, just opening the hips here. So you don't really need to be twisting. If you notice that your shoulder is coming up off the mat, then maybe you're going a little too far. Just relaxing into this, letting the weight of the legs do the work here. And aligning the movement with the breath. So simple movement of the knees while breathing. Exhaling over. Inhaling up. Exhaling over. Opposite side, inhaling up. Alignment, breath, and movement. Couple more. One more each direction. Inhale up. Bring the knees in toward the chest. Reach up and grab just below the knees and squeeze. Maybe rock a little bit just to release any tension in the hips. And then bring the heels down in alignment with the hips. Palms down by your side. Palms down. Press into the forearms. Lengthen through the crown. And now we're going to move the lift and roll off the pelvic bowl. So tilt the pelvic bowl, feel the buttocks begin to lift off the mat, and then roll up into your lower back. Continuing to roll up into your middle back, and then roll up into your shoulders and upper back. So no weight in the head or neck, lifting with pressing into the feet to feel the length in the front of the thigh and lifting the belly button toward the ceiling. Engaging the lower back to lift the buttocks a little higher. This is our bridge. And then we're going to pulse this with the breath. On the exhale, we lower down. So we're just hovering above the mat. Inhale, roll back up. And then move at your rhythm, your pace, your breath, just gently lifting, engaging. So we're working the abdomen and the lower back here. Hamstrings and glutes. Little tension in the quads that support. So notice that the abdomen supports the lower back, the quads support the hamstrings. We're pressing into the feet to provide support. And just breathing. Couple more. Inhale up, shine a little brighter, hold the posture, but not the breath. Full exhale. A complete inhale. Rotate the thighs toward each other, keep the knees in parallel, move the knees away from the face as you press into the feet and lift the belly button. Exhale, lower down. Bring the knees into the chest and squeeze, rock a little side to side. Take the legs up, press through the heels. Maybe reach up, grab just behind the calves or the thighs and just pull your knees toward your face a little bit. Feel the length. Press the lower back into the mat. Maybe you reach your toes and yogi toe lock, maybe not. Maybe your ankles, maybe your calves, maybe your thighs. Just supporting yourself as you press through the heels and flex the toes toward the face, lengthening the back of the leg. Now you can support yourself here. We're going to do scissor kicks. So if you like, you bring the thumbs underneath the sits bones for a little bit of support. For a little more support, you bring the back of the palms underneath the SI joint at the top of the buttocks. Or you just have your hands by your hips, palms down, pressing into the forearms. Keep the right leg lifted and straight. As you exhale, lower the left leg till it just hovers. And then inhale, take the leg up, left leg up. Exhale, right leg down, left leg stays straight. So the leg that's staying up stays straight. And these are our scissor kicks here. And again, we're just feeling it, opening up the body, getting the hip girdle open as we work our way into our hips today. Today's practice is designed to work into the hip a little bit. Right on time here. Nicely done. Couple more. Aligning the movement with the breath. Inhale, one more each side. And then bend the knees, bring the knees toward the chest, reach up as press the knees into the chest, releasing as you rock a little side to side. And then if you like, you can kind of rock top to bottom here a little bit. If you like, maybe that feels good for you on your back. And just roll yourself up to a seated position. Go into staff pose. So the legs are out in front of you. Toes are toward the ceiling. Press through the heels so you feel the back of the calf, the back of the thigh, the full length of the back of the leg on the mat. Hands come down alongside your hips. Press into the palms to lengthen the spine. So you feel you're pulling the full length of your legs here. So maybe your sits bones are scooching to the bottom of your mat while the heels, or top of your mat while the heels are scooching to the bottom. Staying long through the spine. Then pick up the arms. Fold the knees in a little bit. Bring the heels back toward the hips. Take your hands behind the hamstrings. Back of the thighs to support yourself. Support precedes action. Now for further support, you can keep your hands behind the hips, palms down, fingers toward the heels. For even more support, you can come down onto your elbows, palms down. For even more support yet, come down onto your spine fully. We're going to work into our boat pose here. So find the posture and position that's right for you. Hands behind the hamstrings. Lean back, feel your core engage. Just tilt the spine back at an angle so that you feel the top of your sits bones balanced there. And then if you like, pick up your legs. If you like, straighten the legs. And if you like, you can actually release the arms forward into your boat. Some people like to grab their toes here. Holding the posture, but not the breath. Notice that you rock a little bit as the breath comes in and out. Engaging in the core and the lower back. Strong core move here. Full inhale. And a complete exhale. Hands where you need them for your support. Breathing into this. Inhale here. Exhale. A full inhalation. Exhale, lower the legs and roll on down. Turn your palms up, let your toes fall open and take a full inhale. And a complete exhale. Feel the heat in the belly begin to dissipate as you breathe into the belly. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Full inhale. And an exhale. As you exhale, roll to your belly, either direction, doesn't matter. And bring your hands down by your hips, palms up. Bring your chin, your nose, or your forehead to the mat. So we're thigh face down. We're going to move into our locust. So variations here. You can do one leg. You can do both legs. You can bring the chest up and the crown up. You can bring the chest and the crown and the legs. You can do one arm. You can do both arms. You can do legs, arms, and chest. Find your variation that works for you and lengthen and lift. Holding the posture but not the breath. Breathing here. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Notice the tendency to rock. See if we can still that out a little bit. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Get long. Lengthen through the fingers and the toes. Lengthen through the ground. Exhale. Release down. Let the heels turn open. Turn the cheek to the mat. And just release. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Full inhalation. Complete exhalation. Inhale here. As you exhale, turn your chin back to the mat. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Thumbs right at the breast line. Inside the wrist, lightly touching the ribs. Elbows moving toward each other behind the back and down toward the hips. Press into the tops of the feet. Feel the knees engage. Lift the chest and heart. Come into your cobra. Support yourself with the fingers, but lightly. So maybe pick up the hands to feel the back engaged and then just lightly support that. The elbows move toward the hips, help lift the chest, bring the heart forward. Breathing here, full inhale. A complete exhale. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, release the nose to the mat. And then press into the palms. Come through table and press the hips back to the heels. Come into your child's pose. So this is our wisdom pose or child's pose. So the knees can be together. Or you take the knees wide so the torso falls between them. Maybe use your block to support your forehead. Maybe not. Pop up on the fingertips and just gently press the fingertips in as you press the hips back to the heels. Releasing the forehead toward the mat. And then if you like, take your hands back by your feet, palms up. Releasing the shoulders also. This is our wisdom pose. Take a moment to find this pose. Ask yourself, is there wisdom in this pose? Releasing the lower back, releasing the shoulders. Releasing any load bearing that was on the wrists. Allowing ourselves to breathe deep here into the lower back. On the next inhale, the arms go long and slowly come into table. So the hands are slightly in front of and underneath the shoulders. The knees are underneath the hips, alignment with the wrists. And we're just going to do some cow-cat here. On the inhale, the lower spine will arch, the belly will drop, the chest will come forward, the heart will come forward, the crown will go high, the hips will go high. Arching, and then on the exhale, we round the spine, release the head, crown goes towards the mat, biceps frame the ears, the hips roll under. Then move with your breath. Inhale, belly drops, heart lifts. Exhale, round, crown drops, hips roll. Your rhythm, your pace, your breath, breathing into the spine. Feel the spine move. Breathe into a particular vertebra in the spine. Find your rhythm and your pace, your breath. Listen to the rhythm of your breath. Hear the breath in the nostrils, that ocean breath. Couple more. Inhale to neutral. Exhale completely. Press into the palms and the fingertips. You heel the palm and fingertips. Press into the knees. Press into the tops of the feet. Curl the toes of the feet. Inhale, lift the knees. Find your balance there. And then continue to straighten the legs, lifting the hips. Let the crown drop toward the mat. Let the chest and stomach move back toward the thighs. Let the heels move to the bottom of your mat. Come into your downward dog. Full inhale here. Complete exhale. Find your length here. Press into the fingertip and the heel of the palm. Press in through the forearms. Lengthen. Let the biceps frame the ears. Release the head. Check your neck. No tension in the neck. Yes, I've released my head. Lift the hips high and let the heels drop towards the bottom of the mat while the toes move toward the wrists. Or you're feeling that way, obviously. Imagine your toes are coming toward your back of your wrists while your heels are coming toward the bottom of your mat.
Find your length here. Full inhale. A complete exhale. Inhale here, look up between the hands. Exhale, gently walk the feet forward. Bringing the feet between the hands, come into your forward fold. Check your balance by wiggling your hips and feel yourself balanced in the feet entirely, front and back. Bend one knee, then the other. Feel the length in the legs. Maybe grab your elbows in front of or behind the legs. Release the forehead toward the shins. This is your forward fold. Find your length here and your balance here for a moment. Then if you're holding your elbows, release the elbows. Bring the palms to the shins. Straighten the arms. Bring the torso parallel to the mat. Flat back. Breathe behind the heart. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale. Flat back. Exhale. Release. One more time. Inhale. Flat back. Exhale. Release. Bend the knees a little bit. Feel the weight center in the feet and slowly roll the torso upright. One vertebra at a time. From the bottom of the spine, up through the middle, up through the top, the neck, shoulders roll and drop. Head comes up, chin tucks. Feel the full length of your spine here. The palms turn forward, the fingertips extend toward the mat. This is you standing on your own 2 feet. Mountain pose. Find your gazing point, your drishti. Feel the blood settle in to the torso. Find your gratitude and your intention in your heart space. On the inhale, take the arms out and up. Maybe look up. On the exhale, hinge and fold. On the inhale, flat back. On the exhale, fold. On the inhale, we root to rise, gathering as we go. Full, tall mountain. On the exhale, release the hands to prayer. Take a full inhale. A complete exhale. Inhale, take the arms out and up. Exhale, fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Place the hands beside the feet. Step the right foot back to a lunge and drop the right knee in the top of the right foot to the mat. Balance yourself here. Press down into the left heel. Maybe come on your fingertips. Maybe come through your knee with the arms on the knee. Hands on the knee. Straightening the arms to lift the torso. Support yourself here. Maybe taking the arms out and up. Low lunge, maybe your palms come together, interlace the fingers or interlock the thumbs, get long through the fingertips. Exhale, press into the left heel and the right knee. Sink the hips. Bring your right thigh towards your left heel. Inhale, lengthen through the fingers. Exhale, release the hands down. Frame the foot. Curl the toes. Lift the right knee. Step the right foot forward to join the left. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, gathering as you go. Exhale, release the hands. To the heart. Take a full inhale. A complete exhale. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold hands beside the feet. Step the left foot back to a lunge. Drop the left foot and the left knee and the top of the left foot to the mat. Stabilize here. Maybe come to your fingertips. Maybe come through the knee. Bring the arms up. Find your length. Exhale, sink into the right heel and the left knee. Bring the left quadricep toward the right heel. Find that full length as you inhale, lengthen through the fingers. Exhale, sink into the hip. A full inhale. As you exhale, bring the hands down, frame the foot, curl the toes of the left foot, lift the left knee, and step the left foot forward to join the right. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, release the hands to the heart. Take a full inhale. A complete exhale. Adding on, adding a twist. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Hands beside the feet. Right foot back, right knee down, top of the right foot. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, sink in. Find your length here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring the hands to prayer and rotate the abdomen, bringing the right elbow outside the left thigh. Hands press at the center of the chest. Shoulders align and stack as you open the torso to the left, maybe looking over your left shoulder. Breathing deep, full inhale. As you exhale, feel the abdomen, maybe a little space created at the bottom of the exhale, move into that space. Yeah. Full inhale. A complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, rotate back to center, release the hands, curl the toes, lift the right knee, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, gathering as you go. Exhale, release the hands to prayer. Take a full inhale. A complete exhale. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold hands beside the feet, left foot back, left knee, top of the left foot down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, sink in. Find your lunge. Establish yourself steady and sure. Full inhale. Exhale, hands come to prayer, rotate the torso to the right, working from the abdomen, bring the left elbow maybe outside the right thigh. Hands press at the center of the chest, shoulders stack and align, maybe you look over your right shoulder. Full inhale, complete exhale. As you reach the bottom of your exhale, maybe you find a little space in the abdomen to rotate, maybe not. Full inhale. A complete exhale. Full inhale here. As you exhale, rotate back to center, release the hands, curl the toes, lift the left knee, step the left foot forward to join the right. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, release the hands to prayer. Center in, take a full inhale. A complete exhale. Inhale, rise up, tall mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, hands beside the feet. Step the right foot back into a lunge. Step the left foot back to join it. Inhale and stabilize in plank. And take a moment here to establish your balance. So check your hips are not too high, not too low. Feet are in alignment with the wrists. Body is steady and sure. Lengthen through the crown, press through the heels. Find your length. And breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. A full inhale. A complete exhale. Full inhalation. On your exhale, drop knees, chest, chin, or bend the elbows toward the thighs, lower the torso slowly. Following the exhale, moving with the breath. On the inhale, drop the tops of the feet, lift the chest, come into cobra or up dog. On the exhale, press to downward dog. Take a full inhalation here. A complete exhale. We got one more movement here. We're going to work into the shoulders. So you have option here to stay on your fingertips and heel of the hand, or drop your elbows toward the mat. So we're into our dolphin dog here. Walk your feet in a little bit for stability, pressing into the heels. The hips are high. The elbows are underneath the shoulders. So tendency is for the elbows to be too wide. So rotate them in or feel as if you're bringing the elbows toward each other. And then we're going to inhale to our plank. So this is our dolphin plank. And we're going to pulse this. And exhale. Dolphin dog. Inhale, dolphin plank. Exhale, dolphin dog. Work with your rhythm, your pace, your breath. Movement starts when the breath starts. Movement stops when the breath stops. Strong core engagement here, using the lats and the deltoids, shoulders, and abdomen. Couple more. Come into your dolphin plank and then gently lower down. Release your arms and roll to your back. Let your toes fall open. Woo. All right. Take a full inhale. Palms up at your sides, toes open. Breathe into the shoulders. Release, pull down on the side body, feel the full length of your spine against the mat, supported here. Take a full inhale into the abdomen. Exhale, let go. Take a full inhale into the hips. Exhale, release. Take a moment here to provide yourself with any additional support that you would like as we move into our guided rest. Maybe you have an eye cloth. Maybe you have a blanket or a shirt or a shawl. Maybe you have a bolster for your knees. Take a moment to ensure that you're fully supported here. Maybe just 1% more support as you work to let go. This is your final posture, maybe the most challenging of postures. Can you release? Can you relax? Can you surrender? Can you let go of any analysis of any conversation or competition, criticism, condemnation, conversation? Let it all go. Just empty. Just be. Let your breath just restore its own natural rhythm. See if you can make it quiet by allowing it to be. Release any shaping. Just be. Come into rest. And as you establish yourself here in support and rest, take a moment once again to allow to arise in your heart space anything for which you are grateful.
Allow gratitude to arise, maybe just the possibility of gratitude. Whatever it is that you're grateful for, see it clearly in your mind's eye. Maybe it's the same thing at the beginning of class. Maybe it's something different now. Whatever it is, see it clearly in your mind's eye. And hold it present gently. Let it rest there in your resting heart. As you rest here in gratitude, I'll take this opportunity to extend my sense of gratitude to you. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your practice. I'm honored to be here, truly. And I invite and encourage you to stay here in grateful rest for as long as you like. And then ultimately, when you do rise, whenever that might be, when you do rise, take your gratitude and the echoes of your practice with you as you go through the remainder of your day, lifting yourself and all that you come into contact with. Have an amazing day.